Just want to let you lot know that if you're watching this clip on the Fozcast YouTube channel, the full episode is now available to watch exclusively on Spotify, and it's free. Come on.
And Emi mentioned about being 31 and not in his prime. So, Guts, what's your opinion on what's your opinion on goalies and primes, ages?
I think it all depends on how many games you've played, how experienced you are. You can have goalies that have played really, really young, and they played lots of games, and I think you can be get to a peak quite early. I wouldn't say a peak, but you can get to that experience and knowledge where you go into games and you just this is not a problem.
Autopilot.
Yeah, you just go, this is not a problem to me, I'll just cruise it. And you can do that early, goalies young and have played a lot of games, just go, right, this is quite easy for me. Or you can get goalies that are older, not played the games, who go into games and you're not quite sure, and it takes them a little bit longer. So I think it's just different in personalities, different ways of thinking. Say psychologists are a big help, but I don't think you can gauge it. I don't think you can measure it. It all depends on the personality.
What age do you think you were at your best, Ben?
32, 33, 34, I'd say.
Was that when Cuts was your coach?
Yeah, probably. It's not far off, actually.
Thank you very much. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, it's not far off. I think I got to a point where I was just a lot more comfortable in my own skin as well. So when I got more comfortable in my own skin, I felt like I could go on the pitch and just, it is what it is. And I remember thinking, I always used to think, don't make a mistake. But then when I got to the point where I could say, you know what, it's not the end of the world. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to make a mistake.
Just to get a point or get 3 points.
Exactly. It just is what it is. So
you get comfortable in your own skin, like you say. It's like that one where you can go out and go, what will be, will be.
Exactly.
I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it the best I possibly can. Just do my best.
But that's my problem. I can't enjoy it. People say, enjoy the game. I say, I can't enjoy it. I enjoy it on my own way.
Yeah.
Because the manager said, I'll get the win. I need to enjoy it. I said, I enjoy my way. When I go home with my kids, I'm so focused on getting the win or the draw that I can't enjoy the game. I'm so focused. I remember Aaron saying they can't concentrate himself in games. So he winds people up to get that fire going, that helps him. And I'm completely the opposite. I'm concentrating 99 minutes. Mm-hmm. There's no 1 minute that I can't concentrate.
So even if you're 3-0 up, it's the 94th minute.
It's the moment I'm more concentrated because I want the clean sheet.
Really?
Even when we're attacking, I'm screaming on my centre-back for rest defending. You will hear me, rest defending, pow, by screaming. They will say, leave me alone, Mm-hmm. Maybe that's,
If you look like a Ramsdale, Rambo looks like he's getting more comfortable in the way he plays. When he plays, when he stepped up, when he got the move to Arsenal.
But I couldn't do that at the age of his age.
Yeah.
So different people are different, aren't they? Different characters, different people, and the way they go about the game and the way they think about the game, completely different.
I think this is a really interesting point with you then, Emi, I think, because I don't know if it's fair to say or not, but a late bloomer, that's what I would call you. Do you know what that means in English?
Bloomer,
so you didn't really start playing until 27, was it? I think maybe 20... 26.
Time for Villa, 25,
exactly.
26,
So we're talking 25, 26, 27 until you actually start playing real...
I did play.
You were out on loan a lot.
I went alone a lot and I played 18 games for Wolves, 14 games Sheffield Wednesday.
A lot for Reading.
A lot for Reading, 12 games for Rotterdam. They called me to stay up in the league, and I didn't relegate. For me, those were victories, and I learned along the way. I went to Oxford for 1 game, League 2 at the age of 18.
Yeah.
So in every loan that I've been, it's been successful. And the only one I didn't play well is Getafe because they didn't play me. That was in Spain. That was the lowest point in my career. But when I went to Rotherham, I remember that season I played Champions League for Arsenal. Played, I think, 9 games. Played West Brom against you. Kept a clean sheet as well.
Yeah.
2-0. I was 21.
Yeah.
So I played 6 games. And then I remember I lost Stoke City away, 3-2 with Crouchy. It was that Stoke on Tuesday night. Rainy. Then we lost 3-2. And then I was dropped. Never played for 4 months, 6 months. 4 to 6 months. So when Rotherham called me, they were in the bottom 3, so bad. They didn't win in 8 games. And I went to Jerry Paynton, was the goalie coach, English. Look, Rotherham. I said, who? I didn't know where they were. What league? It's a League 1, League 2. So no, Championship. And I went, you know what? I go.
Just to play.
And then we lost. I remember we played Sheffield Wednesday. It was just the derby. Lost 3-0. So, oh my God, we were so bad. And then we stay up. We were 8 games unbeaten just to play.
Yeah, so when you say late bloomer,
Late
he wasn't
bloomer,
given
it's
the
just,
opportunity to play in the Premier League
Yeah.
I did play.
fully until...
But why though?
Until
Why?
26.
This is what boggles my head, because sitting here now in front of me, again, I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass here, Emi, okay? But one of the best goalies in the world, right there, right now, okay? How did it take to 26, 27 to get to play Premier League football? How?
Opportunity, innit?
Opportunities, I think. Maybe I wasn't ready if they gave me the opportunity at 21, but Chesney had it at 21, 22. So when I was 21, 22, I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to have it. And Arsene Wenger used to sit down with me and said, you're going to be my number one. Just wait. You're going to be my number one. So Arsene Wenger, the legend, it was standing in front of you, you're going to be my number one. He was signing me contract, money-wise, like a number 2. And I was number 3. Emi, look, I'll give you this because I'm thinking you're going to be my number 1. When he left, I was 23, 24, and then it was a loan at Getafe, which I didn't play. And then Emery came in. I was like, sorry, mate, but you play for Rotterdam, Sheffield Wednesday, teams that he didn't even know. So that killed me.
Incredible, isn't it?
With goalkeeping as well, it's very, very different to a lot of positions. It's like
it is,
sliding doors, isn't it?
No,
And having
I
that
remember
right
when
moment.
I was good and I had a loan from Wolves. Wolves offered 10 million to buy me. That was a long time ago. It was a big money. I thought, I was thinking about it. And Wenger, no, stay. They signed Peter Cech.
Cheers.
Cheers. Like one of the best ever goalies in the Premier League. So how can I... It was a massive climb to do it again, So I always had blocks on the way.
So when these obstacles keep getting put in front of you, did you ever lose faith that you were going to go on to do stuff? Did you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did. No, I had to be honest. But 6 months before, I signed 6-year contract, 5-year contract. So where am I going to go now? Like, I have to go on loan again. And that's when I started my psychologist, because I wanted to go home. That's it. My time in England was over.
Yeah.
And that helped me through, Okay, one more loan. And then my son was born before Reading. So I thought, I promised to God that this is my last loan ever. Last loan ever. And I did that.
Because you want to get settled down, you want to establish yourself.
Wherever I be, I'm going to play, I'm going to just do it.
So let's fast forward then to those 9 games, the big 9 games for Arsenal towards the end of that season. How nervous was you then? And did you sense that it was a real opportunity for you to actually stake a claim and start doing something?
No, I didn't even think that fast forward. I thought something happened for a reason, I'm prepared. Like I said, Reading, Rotterdam, Sheffield Wednesday, Wolves. I remember how much I suffered going to those places, cold, on my own, young lad. My English wasn't great when I went to Sheffield Wednesday. So I'm prepared. Not like, you didn't play for 30 games, it's only 8 games you play. I'm prepared. I train in COVID. Like my wife said, why are you training so much? I'm training, I'm training. So I was prepared. So I went like, I'm 25, this is my time. If I do bad, then this is my time for Arsenal. If I do well, I got a chance, because I promised my mom that I was going to come back to Argentina like I done it. Like I want to play for my country. So I'm not coming back to Argentina empty-handed. So,
and how do you view that ending of the Arsenal extension? Because I remember at the time as well, obviously Cuts was buzzing because he's the one that was like, well, if you're not going to have him, we'll have him, all right? But I remember at that time, it was very much a case of who's going to be the number 1 goalie, who's going to play next season. And they decided to stay with Leno and decided to sell you to Aston Villa. How did that sit with you at that time as well?
No, it was great. Obviously, I knew that my time was over. What a time after winning 2 trophies, for, I'm leaving.
The final game was the FA Cup final, obviously, as well.
No, it was a Community Shield final.
Of course, yeah.
It's a great ending, I had a really good relationship with Mikel. So I thought this is the best way to leave the club, on a high, going into a new club on a high, with new teammates thinking, not the main man, but, I'm more built now.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a great step at the time.
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed this clip of the Fozcast. If you would like to watch the full episode, it is now available exclusively on Spotify for free.